Hi, my name is Tasia Charles, and this is my case study on how we perform identity through computer-mediated communication. So, in today's digital world, identity isn't just something we display, it's something we construct, we curate, and perform. And thanks to artificial intelligence, that process is changing fast. So, a little bit about me. I work as a paramedic and an EMS educator, and I'm also working on my bachelor's degree in communication studies. But my digital identity expands beyond job titles. I use platforms like ChatGPT and Poly.ai to engage in deep, emotionally layered storytelling, where I role play with AI to explore fictional and non-fictional identities. These interactions may be fictional, but the emotions behind them are still very real. Theoretical framework, we'll talk a little bit about that. I used Goffman's dramaturgical, I think is how you say it, theory as my lens. He suggested that we're all performers on a stage managing impressions based on audience and setting. What happens when that audience turns out to be AI? Well, it turns out that we still perform. Identity work with AI, even though I know I'm interacting with a machine, I adapt my tone and I shape a character. I decide what to reveal and what to hold back. That's performance, which is also, again, identity work. So, my methodology, my method was audio ethnographic, meaning I'm both the subject and the researcher. I analyzed 12 AI role-play transcripts and screenshots from key sessions. A reflective journal I tracked emotional responses, character development, and identity themes. So my functional somatic framework, my analysis used was the X is used for Y. And in this case, identity performance is used for emotional, social, and psychological expression. So theme one uh, was emotional exploration. Role play helped me explore hard emotions, grief, betrayal, longing, all by embodying characters who could say what I wasn't ready to. In theme two, identity experimentation, I created alternate identities. Some were confident, some were broken, some were different genders, and of course, some had different rules. It was social experimentation without real world risk. Theme three was social rehearsal. I used role play to practice affection, conflict resolution, and boundary setting. It became a training ground for real world interaction. Theme four is self-reflection. Patterns emerged, recurring traits like loyalty, protectiveness, and emotional depth. These mirrored how I see myself and who I'm still becoming. Theme five, digital self-care. In times of stress or isolation, role play became grounding. Creating immersive stories with a responsive AI partner gave me space to breathe and feel. So, supporting scholarship. Researchers like Shanahan, McKelly, and Wang back this up. They show that AI simulates social interaction, supports emotional learning, and allows us to perform alternate versions of ourselves safely. Goffman said we perform for audiences. It turns out AI can be one. These aren't just private indulgences, they're performances with personal and academic weight. So, in conclusion, what does this all mean? It means AI assisted role play isn't trivial, it's expressive, and it's intentional, and it's real. Platforms like ChatGPT don't just mirror us, they collaborate with us in constructing identity. Through these fictional performances, I discovered real truths about myself, and that is what makes identity work in digital spaces so powerful. Thank you.